In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with footnotes and endnotes in Microsoft Word. Imagine you have a Word document with a few paragraphs of text, maybe a short essay or a project outline, and you want to add references or explanations that appear at the bottom of each page or at the very end of the document. Let's walk through each step in detail so you can see exactly how it all works. First, open your document and click where you want your first footnote to go. For example, if you've got a sentence where you want to cite a source or provide a quick note, click at the end of that sentence. Next, go to the top of Word and look for the References tab in the ribbon. Give that a click, and you should see a section labeled Footnotes. Inside that section, you'll find an Insert Footnote button. Click on that button, and Word will immediately place a small superscript number in the text where your cursor was, and then jump you down to the bottom of the current page. You'll notice a matching number there, which is where you can type your footnote text. If you decide you want to add more than one footnote, just click somewhere else in your text and repeat the same steps. Go to References at the top, then choose Insert Footnote again. Word will automatically number them for you in order. So if you've already got a footnote labeled 1, your next footnote will be labeled 2, and so on. Now, if you move your mouse pointer over the little superscript numbers within your main text, Word might show you the footnote content in a small pop-up window. This is handy when you're quickly reviewing what you wrote in each note without having to scroll to the bottom every time. By default, Word uses simple numerals for footnotes, but maybe you want Roman numerals or letters instead. To do that, right-click on any of the existing footnote areas at the bottom of the page and look for something like Note Options or Footnote and Endnote. Depending on your version of Word, this might open a dialog box. In that dialog, there's a number format drop-down menu under Format. Clicking that menu reveals different numbering choices, and you can even type in a custom symbol if you prefer. Once you're satisfied with your choice, click Apply or OK, depending on your version of Word, and watch your footnotes update right away. If you ever decide you need to remove a footnote, the easiest way is to delete the little superscript number in your text rather than trying to remove the text at the bottom first. So if you highlight that small number, or place your cursor next to it and press the backspace or delete key, Word will also remove the corresponding footnote text at the bottom of the page. Now let's talk about endnotes, which work a lot like footnotes but appear at the very end of your entire document instead of at the bottom of each page. To add an endnote, click where you want to insert it, say, at the end of a particular paragraph, then head back up to the References tab. Next to Insert Footnote, you'll see an option for Insert Endnote. Click that, and Word will place a superscript mark in the text, then jump you to the last page of your document where you can type the endnote text. Once again, you can hover over the superscript mark in your main text to see that endnote in a little pop-up. If you want to adjust how endnotes are labeled, you can follow a similar process to the one for footnotes. Right-click on the Endnote area, choose Note Options or Footnote and Endnote, and pick the formatting or location settings you prefer. This is especially helpful if you use both footnotes and endnotes in the same document, because you'll probably want to set them apart by using different numbering formats. Another useful feature is the ability to convert all footnotes to endnotes or all endnotes to footnotes, or even swap them around. To do this, open that same Note Options dialog and look for a Convert button. When you click it, you'll see options to move all your footnotes to the end of the document, move all your endnotes to the bottom of the page, or simply swap their positions. This can come in handy if you change your mind about where your references should go, or if you need to adhere to a specific style guide that requires one or the other. Feel free to follow along with my example by downloading the Word file linked in the description below. That way, you can practice adding a footnote, inserting some endnotes, changing the numbering style, or removing a note you no longer need. It's a great way to get comfortable with these features, and once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to quickly add notes whenever you need them. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more Word tutorials and tips. And now, YouTube thinks this next video will make you a Word wizard. Watch it, or stay stuck in document limbo forever. No pressure. See you there!